Hello, my convicts and convict catchers. It is I, the Kappa Convict, bringing you guys and gals another vlog. I thought I'd do a quick vlog for you today to say thank you to you, my convicts and convict cats, and I salute you. Also, to talk a little bit about something that I really want to talk about myself, even though personally it's probably been resolved as of yet, and that is regarding our good friend Dellor. Dellor, if you don't know who he is a Twitch streamer, or was a Twitch streamer, and he gets quite angry and he breaks a lot of keyboards. He swears quite a lot. So obviously, if you are quite young or not allowed to watch anything mature such as that, then obviously you wouldn't know of Dellor. But Dellor unfortunately had an incident. Now, going back through it personally from the beginning, sort of thing, Dellor has experienced a lot of mental health issues. He's come from a very, very rough background. He's had, he's been through the works. He's had a lot of issues in his life that he's had to deal with. He got sectioned, and obviously he had to go through that. Various drug problems that he's had in the past and stuff. He's basically been through the mill, but he came out of it at the other end, and Twitch had become his life. He was even streaming before Twitch became Twitch, and that's how long he's been physically doing what he does. Now, I didn't know him since before Twitch. I knew him more because I kept seeing these videos of rage video compilations, and I kept seeing Dellor, and I was like, who is this guy? And at first, I didn't quite like him. I was like, I'm not too sure. I don't quite like this guy. He's a bit, so I didn't watch him straight off the bat. But then, as I got more into watching like TSM and stuff like that, obviously, one of the TSM guys, as we all know, Hamlins, he used to watch like compilations of rage videos and stuff, and he watched some of Dellor, and that's where I kind of got into Dellor from Hamlin's. And then I thought, well, I've seen this guy a few times. I've seen these rage compilations where I've seen him. I'll take the plunge, I'll see what it's like, and we'll go check him out and go have a look. And we did, and I, got hooked from there. He's a great guy. He does swear a lot and whatever. He does break a lot of stuff, but he's always done it in a sort of like a somewhat entertainment purposes. Obviously, everybody rages and everyone gets angry and cross and stuff and things like that, and break and punch stuff and whatever. So that does happen anyway. But he's always been like that. That's the way that Dellor is, and that's how we know and love him for what he is. Unfortunately, as of recent, first time he got banned from Twitch, it was because he told a girl or someone in one of his games on Apex Legends to go and cook him a sandwich with obviously swearing and whatever in between, and he got banned for that because obviously you're not allowed to be sexist, and that was a very sexist remark, and he did apologize for what he did there, and I truly believe that it was very sincere. It's just a heat of the moment that he said something really stupid, and obviously that got him banned. So eventually he got unbanned after a lot of help and support from Hamlin's and obviously the community, and they're going back on. And then very recently he's now been banned again, but this time he got banned for what was classed as self-harm through Twitch. Now I don't understand this because this really doesn't make sense. He basically got a keyboard and hit it against his head and broke the keyboard. He had no physical marks, no physical cuts or anything like that, but they banned him and said it was due to self-harm. Now, as we all know, Dellor's done this forever and a day. And if you follow Dellor as long as I have done, probably a lot longer than what I have actually, then you know what Dellor's like. And he's always had these really flimsy, easy to break keyboards that he always buys in bulk. And he's even proven this, even on one of his recordings that he's talked about, obviously his mental health and talked about his ban. He's actually showed you how flimsy these keyboards are, and they are. They're literally like plywood is the best way of me putting it. But he literally could just snap it just by putting just a little bit of force. You could see him bending it with a little, with ease. And he just wanted to obviously prove that, look, I do what I do. I do it. I do it for entertainment as well, and obviously put it out there. But unfortunately, they've left him banned for now. He's had a lot of help and support. He did go off stream and something happened about him going into hospital, and obviously we all rallied around and gave him loads of kind words about obviously don't do anything stupid, it's not worth it. And luckily he was safe and did get sectioned again in Section 8 or G8, whatever they call it, and they've released him, but he's in a much better place than what he is now. We did recently catch him on YouTube as well, and they saw him on there, and he got an absolutely crazed amount of people. Over 15, 17,000 people, I think, was in his thing, and he was only trying to set it up to get YouTube ready for live streaming on, and he already got like 17,000 or 15,000 odd people already jumping in to say hey Dell and to send him lots of praise and donations, from to keep up doing what he does and doing what he loves, and that is obviously being a streamer. I don't understand why Twitch did this, because at the end of the day, if you think about it, to me personally, I think dellor is more like a success story than he is more than a sob story, because he's been through a lot, and all the things he's been through to come out the other end and to clean up his act, stop taking drugs and everything that he's done, purely by doing what he does on Twitch, from streaming and getting the help from the community and the support and the love that he gets from there. It just didn't make sense that they would ban him for that, instead of explaining and saying, look, Dell, we love you, man, but please, can you not do this? Can you not do that? Can you not do that? And explain to him. Don't just ban him and then not explain. It just doesn't make sense. It's just crazy. So hopefully you're okay, Dal, and that you're okay. And we salute you here, my buddy, and I'm hoping you all the best for the future. And just keep on doing you. Just keep on doing you. Obviously, read the terms and guidelines if you are going to start streaming on YouTube. Just be careful, dude. Don't get banned on there as well. But I'll definitely be watching you and continue to support. So big salute from Kappa here. So yeah. Another thing I want to say, big thank you to all my subscribers, everyone who is helping me out and to do what I do. I have been talking in some talks to try and get some stuff sorted in regards to what I'm doing right now, because for those who are quite new, I know I keep going on about it, and especially my long-term serving convicts and convicts will probably get bored of me saying it, but I'm looking after my little boy. He's autistic, he's middle tier autistic, so he needs a lot of care, and I'm the one that obviously gives him a lot of care and support and help in terms of that. I was recently looking into jobs and stuff because I'm looking into other alternatives ways. Unfortunately, because of my relationship broke down to the point that we share now just a property. We don't really live together as you would call a man and wife. We just live together as a house sharing couple who do their own thing, but obviously my main thing here is to look after Rio. I recently went out and got some more help and advice in regards to what I could be doing, because at the moment I don't make any money, and Catherine goes out and makes £1,000 odd to £2,000 a month. I get literally nothing. I don't get no help and support, don't get no money from Catherine in terms of me looking after Rio or anything like that. Everything I've got is obviously through the help and support that you guys and gals give me through YouTube and doing that. And I get like money you're talking about every 3 months. I'm getting some money, around about £68 every 3 months-ish. I know we are due to get another load of money again. I think it'll be next month that we'll get that. But luckily, after me talking to a lot of people and seeking out some help, I've actually got in contact with some people I didn't actually think could help me. And they've told me, yes, we can do this, we can do that, and we can actually give you a lot of support and help in terms of your living, your support for you and your son, and we can, support you and give you help with money towards that, so I can continue to do what I do rather than me risking leaving him with someone that I don't really want to leave him with. I've cared for Rio since he was born, and he's now 5 years old. So for 5 years, or just over 5 years, I've looked after him, I've cared for him, I've grown to know his routines, to what he does, to his behaviors, and to go and then try and bring someone else in who's completely different, just going to throw everything out of the window, and it's just going to be so difficult for him to get around to that, and then me go to work. it's going to be a lot of pressure on him, and I didn't really want to risk that. So luckily, with the help and support, we can actually now give him help and support, but I can actually still continue to be here and do this as well as continue to support him as well. And I will get funding towards helping support me and extra money for him with him being autistic. So for now, I'm pretty set for where I need to be in terms of everything, and I'll get also help towards my half of the rent and stuff here in the property. So at least for now, it will cover until obviously I can look into what I'm going to do next in terms of am I moving, where am I moving to the new property, and so on and so forth. You know, it's a lot of news, but we'll leave that for another rainy day, as I don't really quite know what's going on with that. That's kind of up in the air at the moment. But as far as funding wise and money for myself to support me, luckily I've got some help of people who's going to help me out there. So if you want to continue to support me, please do subscribe, like, and tap that notification bell so you can be notified of all my videos. And we are out of time, but hopefully you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you're new, tap that notification bell, and you know who it is. It is I, the Kappa Convict, signing out. And as always, I salute you, my convicts and convict cats. Thank you very much. I appreciate every single one of you. Hope Della is a lot better now. Love you loads, Del. No homo. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.